Alright guys, I have a fun story for you. It's a little bit of a twist on an Easter Bunny thing, on an Easter Bunny theme. So I was really thinking of like Benjamin and Zedon, maybe Maddox, because it's just a fun, silly book, but it's filled with lots of suspense. So are you ready? Alright, so this is Creepy Carrots by Reynolds, and the pictures are by Peter Brown. This is a great story. It's kind of like an early reader introduction to like a comic strip story. So if your kids love superheroes or different things, even they have comic strips for like Peppa Pig and all that these days, they really like that because it has a lot of pictures in different boxes to tell a story. That's great because the pictures are also telling the story, and it's important that even if they can't read yet, that they're able to tell what's going on by the pictures. So look those up, see if you can get a few of those easy readers, because this might be another avenue for reading, just like our Dick and Jane books that I had yesterday. So this one is Creepy Carrots. So look at our picture there. Our creepy carrot picture shows our bunny rabbit with a few carrots around it. They look pretty angry. What is going to happen in our story? Jasper Rabbit had a passion for carrots, and the carrots that grew in Crack and Hopper Field were the best. Fat, crisp, and free for the taking. Oh, Jasper looked so happy to eat those carrots, and there's so many of them. This sounds like a good story so far. He pulled some for a morning snack on the way to school, and he yanked out a few on his way to Little League practice. He ripped them from the ground on his way home at night. Jasper just couldn't get enough of the carrots. He loved them. Until they started following him. What? Do carrots move? Could carrots really follow somebody like a rabbit? At first he noticed something strange after the big game against the East Village Hares. Hares is another type of bunny rabbit. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack when he heard it. The soft, sinister ba-bum, da-bum, da-bum of the carrots creeping. Look in the background. See the carrots moving. What is going on? Are the carrots really there? He turned up, but there was nothing there. It was just my imagination, he thought. But he still hopped home a little faster. So when he turned around, there were just regular carrots there. He thought he was making it up in his head. That night when he was brushing his teeth, they were there. Jasper whipped around, but when he looked in the shower, there was nothing. He laughed at himself, picked up his toothbrush off the floor, and went to bed quickly. So when you were looking in the shower, it looks like they were popping out. But when he turned around, there was nothing there. Was he being silly, or are they really there? But when he arrived home that evening, "Mom, Mom," Jasper screamed, "creepy carrots in the shed." His mom opened the door slowly, and there weren't any carrots. Not even the regular kind. There was nothing in the shed. We have some things that are orange in the shed, but nothing in there that looked like a creepy carrot. As Mom said, there's nothing there. And then later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it, breathing. Terrible, carroty breathing. And there it was on the wall. "Creepy carrots!" he shouted. "Dad, Dad!" His dad thumped into his bedroom and threw on the light. But there was nothing there. Is his imagination just going? Is he making up stories? Or are they really there? So they searched under the bed, but there was no creepy carrots. They looked through the closet, but there were no creepy carrots. They opened the dresser drawers, but no creepy carrots. "Just a bad dream, son," his dad said, shaking his head. "Now go to sleep." Well, that wasn't going to happen. He was terrified that there were carrots chasing after him. Can you sleep if you were thinking about carrots chasing after you? Not me. By the end of the week, carrots were creeping everywhere. So he thought he saw carrots in the window, but it was just curtains. Jasper was seeing them everywhere. He thought he saw a few carrots popping out of the drain pipe, but it was just soda bottles. And then he thought he saw carrots over by the cemetery, but they were just beautiful flowers that were orange. I think he's losing it. Jasper knew his parents were wrong and creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. But they couldn't get him if they couldn't get out of their carrot field. Ooh, he had an idea. What do you think he's going to do to keep the carrots from leaving out their field, their patch? How can he keep the carrots inside? You think it'll work? So Jasper hatched a plan. First thing on Saturday, he grabbed some supplies and headed to Krakenhopper Field. First, he measured where he wanted to contain his carrots. He cut wood. He dug a big hole, a big trench right around the patch. What was he going to do with that? He filled it up with water, like a big moat, so no one could get in or out. And then last, all the wood that he cut up, he made a big fence around the field. As the sun finally set on Krakenhopper Field, Jasper Rabbit smiled. He felt good. On his way home, there were no ta-tung, ta-tung, ta-tung. There were no carrot-shaped shadows, and his plan had worked. No creepy carrots would ever get out of that carrot patch again. Look at him. He's jumping for joy down here. Look at how small he is and how huge this fence is. He thought for sure no one was going to get in or out. He was safe. Bet he slept well that night. And as the sun finally set, the carrots of Krakenhopper Field, what did they do? Look, all the carrots are popping in between the fence to look out. Do you think they're going to get out? Do you think they're going to get Jasper for eating them? They cheered! Woohoo! All right! Their creepy plan had worked. They were sure of it. Jasper Rabbit would never ever get into the carrot patch ever again. So why were they so happy? Yeah, their plan had worked. They wanted to spook Jasper, right? He was eating too many of their carrots. So they hatched a plan to follow him around, give him a spook. And when Jasper built the fence, it wasn't just for him, it was for them. Now he couldn't get in and out and eat all of their carrot friends. So they had done a really good plan and they tricked them. They were really creepy. They just wanted Jasper to stop eating them. Very smart. And then our last page is just a fun page full of carrots. Do you like carrots as much as our friend Jasper the Bunny does? They're so good. All right, guys. Before I let you go off and have an awesome day, just want to tell Mom and Dad I'm going to send you guys home a fun game. So if you would like to print it out, you can. And if you can't print it out, you can make up your own. This is just a great idea to practice your alphabet and sounds. So you have a big umbrella piece like our letter A. And our umbrella needs 2 raindrops. So you're going to match it with your lowercase little a. And there's a little picture on one of the raindrops. So this one has an apple. So what you want to do is put all your A items together. You have 1 umbrella and 2 raindrops. So it'd be A. You're going to have apple, ah. You want to practice saying their name, A. Saying the picture, apple. And the sound too, ah. So you can do by 5 letters at a time, like A, B, C, D, E, and have them practice. You can cut them out, mix them up on a table, have them find all the different things like a matching game. And if you think they do well, add 2 more letters. And then if you're doing really well, add 2 more letters. And keep going. And if you're a child, you know, he knows the first 5, he's got it, go right to 10. Okay, and see if they can do all of the different letters with their umbrella and 2 raindrops. 1, 2. It's a fun game, especially if it's going to keep raining. Okay, so if it's a little bit nasty out over the weekend, that's another fun game to give you as an option. All right, have a great weekend.